Learn English to Hindi privacy and compliance vocabulary, data protection too.
प्रतिबंध.
Welcome to the secret office. Hey, you're about to walk into the world's most dramatic office, where even the stapler has opinions. Today you will learn powerful Hindi words for privacy, compliance, and regulation without falling asleep on page 1. Picture this. You enter an office where the door says,
डेटा संरक्षण.
the manager whispers,
गोपनीयता.
the windows demand,
पारदर्शिता.
and a detective in the corner is obsessed with.
पता लगाने की क्षमता.
On the desk sits a giant manual called.
प्रलेखन.
A pilot grips the wheel of.
नियंत्रण.
A blinking camera shouts.
निगरानी.
And a red sign on the snack cupboard says,
प्रतिबंध.
Congratulations, you have entered vocabulary heaven. Or compliance heaven, which is slightly less fun but much better organized. Your mission today. You do not need to memorize everything perfectly at once. Just listen, imagine, repeat, and enjoy the weird little office in your head. Word 1. Data protection equals.
डेटा संरक्षण.
Think of a giant lock hugging your files. Word 2. Confidentiality equals.
गोपनीयता.
Think of a sealed envelope that refuses to gossip. Word 3. Transparency equals.
पारदर्शिता.
Think of glass walls and nowhere for bad excuses to hide. Word 4. Traceability equals.
पता लगाने की क्षमता.
Think of a detective following the trail of one missing samosa. Word 5. Documentation equals.
प्रलेखन.
Think of a giant manual that actually answers questions instead of creating new ones. Word 6. Control equals.
नियंत्रण.
Think of holding the steering wheel while chaos screams in the back seat. Word 7. Surveillance equals.
निगरानी.
Think of cameras watching everything, including the suspiciously innocent intern. Word 8. Sanction equals.
प्रतिबंध.
Think of a big red stop sign saying, nope, not today. A funny story from compliance land. Now let's turn these words into a story, because stories stick better than random lists. Also, stories are kinder than spreadsheets. At Byte Baba Solutions, Monday began with panic. The company dog had accidentally emailed lunch memes to the entire client database. The boss stood up and shouted, "We need better."
डेटा संरक्षण.
Exclamation mark single quote. The legal advisor adjusted her glasses and added, "And absolute."
गोपनीयता.
The dog must learn not to leak strategy documents. Meanwhile, the employees demanded.
पारदर्शिता.
They wanted to know who gave the dog an email password in the first place. A detective from the snack department arrived to improve.
पता लगाने की क्षमता.
He traced the whole disaster back to one sticky keyboard, 2 dropped biscuits, and an intern named Raj who said, "I thought the paw print was a secure login." Then the tech team opened the emergency.
प्रलेखन.
A thick manual nobody had read because everyone claimed they were more of a visual learner. The manager finally took
नियंत्रण.
of the room. Security increased.
निगरानी.
Near the server and the snack cabinet. And as a final lesson, the office announced a strict biscuit.
प्रतिबंध.
Near all keyboards. Peace returned. Mostly. Mini dialogues you can actually remember. Repeat these short lines aloud. If you sound dramatic, even better. A. Why is privacy important? B. Because.
डेटा संरक्षण.
Keeps information safe. A. Is this report private? B. Yes, it requires.
गोपनीयता.
A. Why do people trust this team? B. Because of their.
पारदर्शिता.
A. How do we find the source of the problem? B. We use.
पता लगाने की क्षमता.
A. Where are the instructions? B. In the.
प्रलेखन.
A. Who has control now? B. I have.
नियंत्रण.
A. Why are there cameras everywhere? B. For.
निगरानी.
A. Why did trade stop? B. Because of a.
प्रतिबंध.
Memory tricks that are slightly ridiculous. The stranger the image, the stronger the memory. Your brain loves nonsense with a job title. 4.
डेटा संरक्षण.
Imagine your laptop wearing armor like a medieval knight. 4.
गोपनीयता.
Imagine a parrot learning to keep secrets and looking very unhappy about it. 4.
पारदर्शिता.
Imagine a politician wearing a suit made of glass. 4.
पता लगाने की क्षमता.
Imagine a detective tracing a missing samosa through the whole city. 4.
प्रलेखन.
Imagine a giant manual landing on a desk with the force of destiny. 4.
नियंत्रण.
Imagine holding a wild shopping cart with the confidence of a movie hero. 4.
निगरानी.
Imagine 1 million tiny cameras watching a single biscuit. 4.
प्रतिबंध.
Imagine a glowing red barrier stopping even your most confident bad idea. Quick practice drill. I say the English word, and you try the Hindi one before I reveal it. No pressure, but the imaginary office dog is judging you. Data protection.
डेटा संरक्षण.
Confidentiality.
गोपनीयता.
Transparency.
पारदर्शिता.
Traceability.
पता लगाने की क्षमता.
Documentation.
प्रलेखन.
Control.
नियंत्रण.
Surveillance.
निगरानी.
Sanction.
प्रतिबंध.
Real-world context. Now let's place the words in practical situations, so they sound useful and not like they escaped from a legal robot. A website needs strong
डेटा संरक्षण.
to keep user information safe. A doctor must respect.
गोपनीयता.
When handling patient records, a government builds trust with.
पारदर्शिता.
A supply chain needs
पता लगाने की क्षमता.
to find where a problem began. A software team depends on clear.
प्रलेखन.
A pilot needs.
नियंत्रण.
During a storm, a station may use
निगरानी.
cameras for security. A country may face.
प्रतिबंध.
After breaking an agreement. Final challenge. Let's finish strong. Listen to the clue and say the Hindi word out loud before the answer appears. This protects digital files and personal information.
डेटा संरक्षण.
This means keeping private information secret.
गोपनीयता.
This means openness and visibility in process or behavior.
पारदर्शिता.
This helps track the source of a product or problem.
पता लगाने की क्षमता.
This is the written guide or manual for a system.
प्रलेखन.
This means being in charge or under command.
नियंत्रण.
This means monitoring or watching, often with cameras.
निगरानी.
This means a ban, restriction, or sanction.
प्रतिबंध.
Thanks and keep practicing. Great job, you made it through privacy, compliance, and one dangerously unsupervised office dog. That is real progress. Thank you for learning with me today. Keep practicing these words aloud.
डेटा संरक्षण. गोपनीयता. पारदर्शिता. पता लगाने की क्षमता. प्रलेखन. नियंत्रण. निगरानी.
And
प्रतिबंध.
repeat them tomorrow, use them in your own sentences, and enjoy noticing them in tech, law, news, and workplace conversations. You are doing brilliantly, so keep going.